Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, and listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on in the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, I got one. And I got a message for you today, too, something I was thinking about that might help you along the way. The thing I appreciate about so many people that I learned from, Bishop Jakes, Kenneth Ulmer, Donnie McClurkin, Kirk Franklin, Joel Osteen, I can't tell you, and many more than that. I mean, you know, I'm naming, you know, famous people because I know you know these names, but my father, who you never met, was so great in my development as a man. But my mother, Lord have mercy, my mother, she taught me about faith. She gave me the things I needed to know about what I speak about every day. That basis was given to me by her. So many great people. But here's the thing that I've had to learn. And that is that if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. See, I can't tell you how many people don't really pay attention to that close enough. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. How many times have we as people allowed God to get us through something, get us beyond something, get us over something, get us through something, and then even after its completion, we sit there and we dwell on it and we dwell on it to the point where it becomes an anchor around our neck and we can't move on. We can't move on because we just won't let it go. It's done. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. Stop harboring on the past. Stop hanging on to every time you fail. Stop hanging on to every time you slipped up and messed up. Stop hanging on to every time you didn't get it right. So what? Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody messes up. Everybody don't get it right. Everybody struggling with something. You ain't the only one. But my God, man, if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. What you hanging on to it for? That's why he got you through it, so you can move on from it. See, a lot of things that happen to us that we think are negative or bad experience, these are lessons in what not to do. This is a way to have a bearing on. Look out for it the next time. You got me once, you can't get me again. I'm telling you, man, if God got you through it, it's done. Move on. You have got to move on. I use this analogy all the time. I'm going to add a little bit to it. Bishop Jakes told me you cannot drive your car looking in the rear view mirror. See, you know what your rear view mirror is actually for in your car? Your rear view mirror is designed. After I pass a car and I want to merge into that lane or I want to make another move, I look up in the rear view mirror and all I use it for, it shows me that I've gotten past it. I've gotten past the vehicle I was passing, and I got enough room now clear to make my next move. That's what I use my rear view mirror for. I use my rear view mirror to just glance up every now and then to see what's coming up on me. That's all I use it for. Listen to me real close now. Your rear view mirror on your car is after you're passing something or you're passing by something, you can look up in the rear view mirror and it lets you know you're past it. You're beyond it. It's clear now. It's in the past. You no longer have to deal with it as the car that was in front of you blocking your way. You have passed it. You look up in the mirror. You've cleared it. Now, if you want to switch lanes, you could slide on over. You got room. But that rear view mirror also lets you see if anything is coming up on you. And you just need to glance, because if you moving forward, ain't a whole lot can come up on you. You just glancing every now and then. And it reminds you that you got through something and you got beyond something. That's what the rear view mirror for. Now let's talk about that windshield. Why you think that windshield's so big on your car? That's the biggest window on your car. You know why the windshield's so big? Because it's where you're going. Because even the automobile makers want you to have a wide view of where you're going, so you can see what's up ahead. They put lights on the car at night so you can have night vision and see what's up ahead. But you can, see, now, why is that? Look, think about that now before I move forward with this one. Think about that windshield, man. Why is that windshield so big? So you can see where you're going. It's way more important where you're going than where you've been. Don't you see that? That's why the rear view mirror is so small, because it is nowhere near as important as it is as to where you're going. Where you've been just allows you to take a glance so you can make sure you cleared it, so you can see if it's room enough for you to make your next move, so you can know that you've gone through it and go ahead on about your business. But that windshield is for vision. A man without a dream or vision shall perish. That windshield is for somebody going somewhere. That windshield is for somebody up there trying to make another move. I'm going to go right, I'm going to left, I'm going to get off on this exit, I'm going to take this detour, I'm going to handle this sign, there's a new route. There's only so many miles left to go. That's what the windshield got. Let me tell you something, man. When you see a mile sign, you driving on the freeway, you on the interstate, and let's say you driving to a particular city, and you see a sign that says that city is 138 miles away. That lets you know where you're going and you're on the right path. Now, if you keep looking in the rear view mirror, you'll never know how close you are. You'll never know. Because you're driving your car looking in the rear view mirror. You all on the shoulder. You hear them rocks up under your car. You done scared yourself to death. Because you know why? Because you keep looking in the rear view mirror. Get out the rear view mirror. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. So what? He don't love you no more. And man, let's move on. If God got you through it, it's done. Move on. God got something for you. If you get out your rear view mirror and get up in that windshield, God's got something for you up ahead. But you can't see what's up ahead because you in that rear view mirror. If God got you through it, it's done. Let's move on. Come on, y'all. Don't let the past beat you up. That's the ingredients in the cake. You done made that already. That's done. Let's go. God, look in the windshield. See what God probably got something new for you. If you get out the rear view mirror and open up your eyes and see, all right, let's go today.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me put it to you this way in soulful 1970 radio style. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We're going to slow down this action just a fraction for your soul satisfaction, hoping that you can sit here and enjoy it while we employ it. Put it in full double cold replay. We doing this thing not only at this moment, but we'll be here all day. This is Soul 73 Radio. This is your main man. This is DJ Stevie Starchild, sitting on the wheels of steel, burning it down, letting it know that we are the best in town. If you've chosen us, you've chosen number one, simply because we bring you up at the morning sun. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, 70s style. Welcome to the ride. Ladies and gentlemen, that's how I would do it if I was the 70s, bruh. That's in my heart and soul. But we just woke up to say thank you, Heavenly Father, for another great day, another honor, another privilege, another moment of grace, another opportunity. Man, what a blessing it is to be here. My God is an amazing God. I give all praise and honor to him in his darling son, Jesus' name. Lord, have mercy. Let us say amen. Amen. Shirley, Strawberry, Carla, Farrell, Mississippi, Monica, Junior, and you know who not. Go ahead. Well, Junior, what's on your mind?
Well, ain't nothing on my mind, Uncle. I tell you what I am now. The dog done showed up now. Y'all the first people I didn't talk to since we left. Last I worked Friday. I got a dog.
Oh, you got
now.
your dog?
Oh, yeah, the dog was here Saturday. Yeah, the dog came. I ain't talked to her since the dog showed up. She not even communicating. And, you know.
You got a fur baby.
Yeah, but the dog name older than me.
What?
What's the dog's
The dog named Stella.
Oh, it's a girl dog. Okay.
It's a girl.
Yeah.
Stella.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if I should be talking to her, but it's a poodle. I can't even look tough no more now. Now I got to put this little poodle in my arm and can't talk.
Well, I say 8 days.
What's that?
That's it?
Yeah, I say 8 days. I got 8. Anybody want to put some numbers on the days that the dog will be there?
No, Uncle. You know, I like the dog. Though. I really do. I really do like it. I like
to
the dog.
a year.
I like it.
Oh, you
She's
like
nice,
it?
you know.
8 days. I don't know why y'all Junior don't have no fence. Is y'all understanding what's going to happen here?
But it's a little bitty
Stella.
dog. You can't let the little dog out like that.
Well, Stella ass going to get out.
Yeah.
And when Stella get out, she going to be out there on the prairie. I'm telling you, she ain't going to know which way to go.
What's taking the fence so long? It was supposed to be here. What happened?
Shirley, I told you it's a process about this fence over here. It's not the same thing. But let me ask y'all this. Did y'all know they got to put chips in the dog now? We can't even lose the dog now.
Yeah.
You can put chips in it. That's how much we putting in dogs.
Hey, and if white people find them, they call the necessary authorities with the chip reader and will bring it back to your house. That's not how it works in the hood.
To reunite you. Yeah, that's what it's for. To reunite you.
Your dog will be for sale in the hood.
I think I gotta learn some patience, and it costs too, because the dog got to go to the vet today, and I gotta take it.
I
gotta take the dog to the vet. I hope it better not be over $30. Because if it's over $30, the dog ain't getting none of these shots. I'm not spending that much money.
Well, it will be.
$30.
Get ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I done matter of fact, I ain't got to worry about the dog escape. They're going to take your dog from you. Your dog going to end up in foster care.
Abuse.
Coming up at 32 minutes after. We'll do some church complaints right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Reverend Motown and Deacon Def Jam with church complaints.
In the words of a rapper who name I do not know, let me clear my throat.
Yeah.
DJ.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to this auspicious occasion where we bountify and quantify the glory as we magnify. Realizing that prosperity is nothing but a dexterity of the obituary.
Oh, Pastor.
Yes, sir.
Break it down.
One more time.
And what that means is that when you gone, bye-bye. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let us have church complaints with Deacon Jeff Jam. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Pastor. Let's see. Let's get down to it. The Ministry. The Ministry. That's the ladies who cut off their eyebrows and drew on some new ones. They're wanting to express themselves, but nobody can figure out what they're trying to say. It's the Ministry, Pastor. So I don't know how you want to handle that, but yeah. They're asking if they can express themselves, but that's solely up to you.
Well, they've opened up a new eyebrow stitching clinic up the street.
You know what?
And 2 foreign women's is in there, and they can put back on your eyebrows. We don't know what country they from, but we do know they not from round here. So go in there and in the window, be careful when you go in because it says license pending. So we're not really sure.
No.
Yo. But you go on in there, but it's signed their license pending. Go ahead.
The mother's board is asking, why isn't there a father's board? They feel like they doing too much of the work and it needs to be equally distributed. That is the mother's board that is upset that there's no father's board in the church.
Well, we are not the only church that don't have a father's board. Matter of fact, no other church has a father's board.
Yeah.
Because of lack of attendance, for one. Let's begin there. And secondly, you just don't know how many going to be there on any given time. It's just overall just lack of attendance. If they not there, how they going to be on the board?
Okay. All right. Amen. Amen.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Follow me.
Yeah, follow you clearly. Now this just came up, Pastor. Some of the members are asking, when you anoint people with oil, what kind of oil is that? They want to I guess they trying to make sure that's not baby oil. They just want clarification, Pastor.
That's cold pressed virgin olive oil. Ours comes directly from Jerusalem.
Amen.
Amen again.
Now, any more questions?
No, they just want to know what oil.
I've used Pompeii oil upon occasion also, but never.
All right. No problem.
Baby oil is for special occasions.
Yes. Now, this is a sensitive subject, so just take it as it comes. The Stuttering Ministry is asking to do a skit for the Youth Scholarship fundraiser. The kids are begging you to stop this. But Brother Marvin Frazier, the head of the Stuttering Ministry, told Lil DeMarcio, we trying to help y'all, young mother, and you're gonna have to talk to him, Pastor.
Let me just say this right here.
Excuse me.
I was at the Young Stutterers Easter speech section. They started theirs at 4:00 that evening, and it ended at 10:30 that night. Total 10 speeches. We not gonna be. They doing a what now, Deacon?
The Stuttering Ministry is asking to do a skit for the Youth Scholarship.
See, we not gonna be able to do that this year because, like I said, we did the Stuttering Easter speech section last year. Yeah. That started at 4 p.m. At 10:30, we were still in there, and it were only 10 kids on the list, and
well, now I'm just telling you,
some key words that was holding them up was Jesus. They don't do word with J sounds. And then whelp or W. Jesus wept. But one boy's whole speech was just Jesus wept. That's all he had to say. And it was an 8-minute speech.
Oh, good God Almighty.
Wrong for that.
We did wrong.
And the only way he got down, Deacon Purnell went up there and was laughing so hard, just walked the boy off. They videoed it. I'll play it sometime with your prank phone calls.
You mixing stuff. You are mixing stuff.
Characters and everything.
Go ahead.
The men in the church are asking if you could get the ladies to come to church next Sunday with no makeup on. No makeup. They want to see what they really working with. That's what they're asking. If you can get the ladies to come to church next week with no makeup on, they just want to see what they really work.
We have plenty of women in this church that can come with no makeup on and they look absolutely wonderful.
Pastor, all right, amen. Pastor,
A whole word,
Yes.
Pastor. Yes.
I know there's a but to this.
Yeah,
I know
Of
you.
course it is. But it's 15 of them that cannot come. If you didn't get an email to come, baseless, faceless, or makeupless, if you didn't get an email, you are excluded from that. Please put your makeup on and come, and you sit in your regular section.
All evites have been sent out.
Yeah, if you didn't get an evite, there was no mistakes made.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, in our weekend review, an explicit video of Diddy and an unidentified A-list male celebrity is for sale to the highest bidder. Atlanta's fake veneer specialist is arrested for posting as a dentist for years. He's been doing this for years. And Tropical Storm Milton is headed towards Florida. That's all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building. This one's from Shauna in St. Louis. Shauna says, my husband started coming in the shower on me without us talking about it. He said his therapist said, it's a great way to bond. I don't want to bond. I want to bathe. How do I tell him it's not working and I would rather shower alone in peace?
Well, see, that's a problem with therapy. I think that if you're a couple and you go into therapy by yourself, you probably need to take your partner in there, because look what done happened. They done gave him this ignorant ass piece of advice. Go in there and shower, it'll bond. Now the woman, I don't want to bond, I want to be in here by myself. See, so right there. That therapist right there, because a person is a therapist don't mean they know what they talking about. Because if the therapist don't know the other person, now you creating a problem. Now she done wrote in on the letter. I think what you're going to have to do, sister, listen to me. Tell your therapist to mind her damn business.
Oh, God.
And tell your therapist to find another way for us to bond, because it ain't going to be in the shower. You already know the shower ain't that big. What is you in here for?
I don't want to bond. I want to bathe. Okay.
Right.
I love that line.
And then I can assure you he ain't in there just trying to bond. That's the problem. He in there trying to, See, you go too far now, Herman. She said bond. She ain't say nothing about all this here.
Oh, man.
All right.
Because how you going to go in there? She naked and she wet? What you want me to do?
All right, moving on to Tyler in Lancaster. Tyler writes, I'm 25. I asked my crush to go to a Cowboys game for our first date. She asked if we were going to dinner too. I told her I expected us to eat at the game because I can't do both. The tickets were very expensive. Do I have to buy dinner too?
Well, I mean, all she did was ask, are we going to dinner after the game? You the one said, no, what's your first date? Why don't you just go to dinner? Because it seemed like you want to eat at the game and she want to eat after the game. Dog, you should have went to the doggone dinner for your first date.
He already got the tickets, though.
Well, see, bro, I don't think she's being, unrealistic. She just asked a question. Are we going to dinner afterwards? Because then she gonna wear something.
Yeah, she'll know how to dress.
I don't see why the hell you would buy a ticket to a damn Cowboy game. I'm just gonna be real with you, dog.
Yeah,
just being from Cleveland, I don't really see it,
This has nothing to do with
25.
where you're from.
Well, you're 25. You on your first
25.
date, you took a woman on a crush. You want to take a woman somewhere where you can get to know her.
Yeah.
Damn all that hollering.
But at 25,
to a sports bar and see the game on TV.
yeah, he's thinking they can eat at the game and that's it. That's their date.
But not going to the game is not better than watching it at a sports bar?
Not if we can't afford it.
He can't
Well,
afford it.
Junior, I disagree with you on that because I think if you gonna meet a girl, this is your crush. get into a place where y'all can talk. You can't even talk at the game. It's loud.
Yeah, I
see that's the bro. You made a mistake in the very beginning. Should have just went to dinner.
But he already got the tickets now, so they're gonna have to talk in the car. First of all, bro,
she may not even be a football fan. She gonna ask you a bunch of questions about it. All
that.
Maybe she is, and that's why he got the tickets.
That's what he wanted to do for sure.
Absolutely.
He doesn't want to go to the game. You want to go? Let's go.
All right. Moving on to Melanie in Gatlinburg. Melanie writes, for the first time in years, my husband is in the Christmas spirit. I love that for him, but I hate how he wants to ruin my holidays by visiting his parents. He knows I hate them, and vice versa. Why can't he go visit his evil parents by himself?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Wow, they hate each other.
Wow.
What you got?
You know what?
CLO?
I can't help you.
Yeah.
I can't help you. You hate his parents, they hate you, and he loved them. He's in the Christmas spirit for the first time in years, and he wants to go see his parents. Man, I feel for you, sister. I don't know what to tell you. You don't want to go up there. You're happy for him that he's in the Christmas spirit. You might have to bite the bullet on this one. Just go on up there to the Grinch Neil crib. Be sitting up there. Evil. And now, if she can't cook, if her cooking match her attitude, you got problems.
Lord.
Yeah, your holiday is ruined.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ain't none like somebody messing up. Like Thanksgiving is once a year. I don't want you in here trying nothing.
Don't be experimenting. It's a big day.
The turkey, the dressing.
My cousin came over to the house one time and bought a dish, and my mom never asked nobody to bring dishes. I made a corn casserole. Everybody looked at her and went, "What?
What?
A corn casserole? What?"
Nah.
Did anybody eat it?
What is it?
So I take that as a no.
What is corn casserole, man? It's like the whole room, because you could see all the grown women got quiet. She said, "Well, I bought me a dish. Y'all want y'all to try this. I made a corn casserole." All them women just went. They heads just all turned at the same time and looked at her.
Just
and then one of my aunts said, "It's all right, baby. Just put it on the buffet. Come on, sit down. It's okay. Just set it on the buffet. Come on, sit down." And then all I heard one of them say was, "She ain't know. She just did." Corn casserole. What is that? Anybody heard of it?
I ain't never heard of that. It ain't never been at Thanksgiving before. I ain't never seen it there.
It's not a staple.
No.
It's not one of the stars or the co-stars.
No.
Yeah, I'll tell you something else that'll throw you. If you have somebody else and they say, I made some catfish cakes, you kind of go a little bit, "Excuse me?" You know how you make salmon croquettes and stuff like that?
Yeah.
This lady made some catfish cakes.
Catfish cakes.
Okay, what was that now? I got the catfish part.
Like salmon.
You know how you make patties? You know how you make salmon cakes?
Yeah.
She made catfish cakes. It ain't even sound right.
Right.
No.
All right.
Moving on.
Thank you, CLO. All right, coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
The New York Post was first to report that a sex tape starring Sean Diddy Combs and a young high-profile male celebrity is being shopped to the highest bidder. The celebrity's identity is being withheld as it is unclear if he is a victim of a sex crime or if he was an adult at the time. But social media trolls have tossed around a few names of who it might be. Sources close to the unidentified man in the video shared that he is triggered by the video resurfacing and it brings up really disturbing memories. Several sources have confirmed that both Diddy's face and the young celebrity's face are visible in the video. Well, moving on, an Atlanta-based...
Wait. Are you saying, though, you said that the victim is saying that it's brought up some bad memories for him?
Oh, yeah. He's triggered by it, yes.
Well, they ought to know who it is. What? I don't understand the story.
Well,
if he came out and said he's triggered by the video, who is it?
Well, they have several choices.
Who is they?
It could be anyone. People who've seen the video or who are watching.
Well, I mean, what I'm asking, you may not know this, Shirley, but who said I'm triggered though?
Well, sources, just unidentified sources at this point, Steve. Unidentified sources, close to the unidentified.
Oh, say he triggered.
On the video, yeah.
Who are all these unidentified people?
Seems to me like he ought to be the one trying to purchase that damn video is what he needs to do.
If he's got enough money, they're selling it to the highest bidder.
But who won it? I don't understand, man. We live in an evil world.
Yeah,
man. We
just
crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, we'll take anybody down for any amount of money.
For no money.
Here.
Man.
Yeah, for free, you're right.
Yeah, for free.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's really bad. But they say Diddy's face and the young celebrity's face are visible on the video.
Or it could be evidence.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah. This
Exhibit A.
is so crazy. Yeah. Moving on now, an Atlanta-based veneer specialist was arrested last week for illegally doing dental procedures. Brandon Dillard is his name. He's the owner and operator of A-List Smiles in Atlanta. And according to Instagram and TikTok, Dillard has been illegally doing veneers to Instagram and TikTok. Dillard, he's been doing this since 2021 for celebrities and other upscale clients that fly in for his services. Fulton County Deputy District Attorney stated that they got a tip after a TikTok video went viral showing off Dillard's work. And in a press conference, the deputy DA stated that Dillard is not a licensed dentist and has never been a licensed dentist. However, his business, quote, does look reputable and professional, and that's part of the scam. So he's charged now, this fake dentist is charged with 8 felonies, including practicing dentistry without a license and theft by deception. There you go.
There's some people teeth finna fall out there. He done done their teeth and ain't done them right.
Evidently, he must be doing a great job because people are going to him. He's posting videos and everything.
He need his ass whooped.
Yeah, how do you do that? Yeah. How do you get away with it?
I'm just going to open a dentist practice and do veneers.
And put teeth in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
And his office looks professional and everything. Yeah. Celebrities go to him. Wow.
Smug shot gonna look nice too. Smile, nice smile on the show.
Yeah, they're gonna tell him right here to smile.
You look so much better when you smile.
Yeah, they do not care.
Wow. Well, moving on to this quick weather update. Yesterday afternoon, the National Hurricane Center upgraded Tropical Storm Milton to Hurricane Milton and showed Milton in the Gulf of Mexico heading toward the west coast of Florida. Milton is predicted to make landfall by Wednesday as a Category 3 hurricane. Wow, the Category 3 storm can bring winds of up to 129 miles per hour and very heavy rainfall, causing major damage. I mean, we experienced that, last week, a week and a half ago with Hurricane Helene. Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis expanded a state of emergency to 51 counties in Florida and is prepared to call for 6 million residents to evacuate, as many of them are still recovering, from the aftermath of Hurricane Helene 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Carolina's still getting off.
They're being plummeted. What'd you say, Steve?
I'm on the highway today.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
so they want
folks,
to tell
take
you to
these,
evacuate.
when you hear evacuation, please take this seriously. Yeah. They are not telling you can't protect your belongings. That you're not. These ain't looters coming. Mm-hmm. This is Mother Nature coming.
Yeah.
Nothing is more valuable than your life and your safety. Please pay attention to these evacuation notices and act accordingly. Get in your car and drive north.
North.
Yeah.
That's right.
Away from the storm. And you can't I think the thing is, too, you can't predict what hurricanes are going to do. It doesn't matter what category it is. If it says hurricane,
I've seen a 2. I've seen a 2.
That's a 1.
Do a lot of
I've seen a 2 just do some damage, man.
Hurricane Beryl was a 1 in Texas not too long ago, at the beginning of the summer when that hit. So you just don't worry about the category. This is about, like Steve just said, this is about saving your life at this point.
All you need to hear is hurricane. All I got to hear is strong wind.
Yeah.
Because,
Flooding,
bruh, it's nothing in your house worth your safety. You can't sit there and guard your house. What you can't stop a flood, there's nothing you can do. You can't stop the winds.
I think evacuating those that can afford to, they will evacuate. But when it's this kind of storms, and we've seen this over and over, Florida's getting hit like this a week and a half
back
later.
to back.
And this is late in hurricane season.
Yeah.
Y'all can't predict what's going to happen. You got to save your life.
Yeah.
The old way of riding out hurricanes, that's gone.
No.
All that up in the attic, all that's out. That's all on top of the roof. All that's out, man.
Yeah,
Global
these are
warming.
too serious for all of that. All right, coming up at 20 minutes after, thank you guys. We're less than 30 days away from the November 5th election. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
We're less than 30 days from Election Day, and early voting has started in some areas. Go to vote.gov, that's vote.gov, to be sure you're registered to vote or to get registered. You can find out when early voting starts in your area, or you can double check your polling location. There's a lot of things you can do on vote.gov. It also has information on voting guidelines for your state. It's a one-stop resource for voters. Okay. Again, that is vote.gov. Steve, do you remember the first time you voted?
No, hell no, man.
You don't really? Well, you remember early on when you started voting, when it started meaning something to you, right?
Yeah, I did. There was a period where I didn't vote when I was homeless. I didn't vote. I had some much deeper concerns going on. Way deeper. I didn't even know when November 4th was. Yeah, but, I was just something I looked forward to because, my parents were older and talked about the right to vote, and they did not miss. And they kind of engraved that in me. So, I came from such an older generation. Like, I'm considered old now. So.
No, I think that's true. That's where I learned about voting and the importance of voting and all that through my parents, because they didn't. And
I think we need to hold on to that voting privilege and that voting obligation, because to me it just honors the hard work that so many of our forefathers, parents, grandparents put into this thing, because they fought so hard for us to be able to. But, we live in a world today where we're reversing everything. And so this is one of the things, too. I ain't going down there and vote. I ain't wasting my time. But, man, y'all, come on. Cannot complain about what's on the menu if you ain't sitting at the table.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. It's so important.
It's very, very important.
It matters. Your one vote matters.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter, y'all, who sits on a podcast. Let me tell you, everybody got a podcast. Podcast and Facebook Live proves to me why they have such a process in Hollywood on who they give a TV show to. Everybody don't need to be on camera. And if you listen to some of these podcasts and some of these people's trying to play an authoritative figure, it's so much negativity out there, man. That's what I'm alarmed about. And negativity has spread over into the voting community too. And it's a sad thing, man, because voting is not, it's an honor.
It's like, social media. A lot of people get their information about young people, about what's going on in the world, news, voting, candidates, whatever it is. And sometimes social media is wrong. And people that are commenting and hosting podcasts and all that, sometimes they make mistakes. They don't do the proper vetting and
research.
They want to be first with everything to get the information out, and it's incorrect oftentimes. Exactly. And it's like, what are y'all talking about? This is not correct.
Exactly. But again, go to vote.gov, vote.gov. Okay. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, Sister Odell is back, and we'll talk to her right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, she is here.
I was
a saved man in this world. I love Jesus.
Oh, you were ready, Sister Odell.
You know, sweetie, I ain't got no time to be fooling around. I'm at that age now where if I'm on like popcorn. You know, it's just a morning, everyone.
Good morning,
Sister Odell.
Well, what's on your mind, Shirley?
Well, I wanted to ask you a question. I always have, when I'm thinking of you, I think of these questions because I wanted to ask you if you like concerts. And
Girl,
gospel.
Yes, I've gone to gospel concerts.
Gospel concerts in particular, because I don't know, the reunion tour is going on with Kirk Franklin being the host. He's got Yolanda Adams, Marvin Sapp, Fred Hammond, the Clark sisters. They're all touring on the reunion tour.
Lord, that's powerful.
Yes. You know, Kirk gives a great show. So I was wondering if you plan to go, if you know anything about the concert, and who do you want to see most?
No, I don't go down to these types of concerts no more. I was back more like, you know, the Travelers, Mighty Clouds of Joy, you know. And I know that Jesus, he'll work it out. You know, that's why I miss them songs, you know. You get in there now and little Kirk will have you stomping and you thinking you at the club somewhere, so I miss them.
And making you smile, yeah.
You know. And then they don't dress up no more as church folks. They all look like they, you know, they all dressing like they wants to be rappers now. So
now you know the Clark
church
sisters
people are dressing like rappers.
That's what they is. They be wearing regular clothes trying to look like they cool. Ain't nothing worse than a church person trying to look cool. They just be falling short. They always be bad shape people. They be putting on all these new modern clothes, trying to look like they cool and everything. Just act like church folks. Put your suit on and come on. Now, I do want to see the Clark sisters.
Now, they dress like queens, Mr. Odell.
And Yolanda. I go see them too.
Yes, ma'am.
Kirk on there, you know, I seen Kirk and I didn't know if Kirk would, you know, I thought he, you know, converted.
Why do you say that?
I seen the video. He was pop locking dancing.
You thought he was a secular artist, not R&B.
Come on now, Tootsie Roll, get it on and do that thing now. Come on now, get it. I said, Lord have mercy. He was doing the snake. Then I saw him doing the dirty. He did the nay, and I said, Lord, okay, Kirk, where's we going with this here?
Teach me how to Dougie.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So that's the concert that's happening. Yeah, the reunion tour with all these great artists. Yeah, but I do want to, you know, we have...
Yes, Carly.
I was going to ask Shirley, Sister Odell, what was her favorite Clark sister song?
Okay.
Sunshine.
Oh, Lord, it's so many, but blessed and highly favored.
Oh,
yes. Now that's good.
And highly favored.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Beautiful.
It could have been me.
Yes, it could.
It should have been me.
You better sing.
It would have been me if it wasn't for the blood.
Yes. Amen.
How? Could have been me, Lord. Have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah. Now, you know, Sister Odell, we have just about 30 days until the election. You're still working on your souls to polls, right?
I have souls to the polls and
yes, ma'am.
People on the polls to the polls. I have a new thing saying polls to the polls. I was doing a stripper tour. And I was just trying to get people on the polls to the polls. You're on the poll anyway, but at least come in here and pull a switch, make it count for something.
We need
everybody got to vote. And please, people, stop looking at Talkie Tick and getting your information and start watching the news. If I hear one more black person say she ain't black, I'm slapping.
Oh.
You know what I want to do? I want to get in
We got to go, Sister Odell. We want to thank you for coming as usual. Coming up next, speaking of the
all right, sweetie.
The prank phone call is right after this.
Gotta pick another flight.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at 4 minutes after the hour, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, his female friend was in his bed. We'll get into it, find out what that's all about. Just a few. Yeah.
Somebody sleep.
You've been there before. That's what that
is. Oh, yeah.
We'll find out what it's all about in just a few.
With my head.
But right now, it's time for the nephew and today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
All right. How stupid you want it? Y'all want it deep stupid, light stupid, middle, medium stupid? You know, what y'all feeling today? You know,
dog, please. Let's stop with these levels.
But there's levels of stupidity, dog.
It's really not, dog. It's just you.
It's
it's you. You've mastered it.
There you go.
You've mastered. Now you the one claiming stupidity.
I do, but you don't put no spec on it. And that's my problem. Put some spec on my stupid.
I really don't, dog. I just really don't.
You just ain't gonna do it.
It is hard for me to respect stupidity. I'm struggling with that,
really,
dog. I'm sorry. Put some spec on my stupid. I can't do that, dog.
Okay. So I don't intimidate you like Birdman. You don't feel nothing when I say that. When I say, hey, put some spec on my stupid, you just what?
Not at all.
This is Baby Chick. Cat dog, if you would.
Thank you for calling.
I'm trying to reach Warren, the manager. Is he in?
Hold for me 1 second, please.
This is Warren. Thank you for calling. May I help you? Yeah, are you the manager there?
Yes, sir.
Your name Warren?
Yes, sir. This is Warren.
Okay, I need to actually file a lawsuit on y'all, and I'm actually calling you first to let you know that I'm getting ready to file a lawsuit on the whole grocery store for what did happen to me.
Sir, let me get hold on a second. Sir, let me do this. Let me what did you say your name was?
My name is Evans. Evans is my name.
So Evans is your last name. Let me write this down. And you came into my store. Did you have an accident in my store or something? I'm not exactly sure what you're calling about.
I ain't had no accident. What happened was I came in there yesterday and I bought a bunch of groceries and I bought a carton of eggs.
Right.
Now when I got home, I was checking to make sure the eggs didn't break on the way home. When I got home, there was a baby chick inside the egg carton, man. One of the eggs had hatched and got my kids traumatized. Now, they don't even want to eat breakfast or nothing around here because there's a baby chick inside the carton of eggs. That don't make no sense, man.
Sir, I don't mean to, so you tell me there was a chicken, a baby chicken, actual chicken in the egg?
There's a baby chick inside the carton of eggs, man. Okay. And it got my kids traumatized, man. Don't nobody want to eat nothing that got eggs if you're just no more around here because...
If you just calm down for 1 second. Listen.
Put that chick down. What I told y'all, put that chicken down in there. Put it down. It might have rabies. Say what, sir?
I don't even think that that's possible, first of all. If you had any idea how this thing comes from the farm to the store, they go over these eggs a countless number of times. And the temperature in the freezer, first of all, wouldn't even allow for a chicken to be alive. If you had a baby, I don't
know how this one got past the system, okay? But what I do know is we got a baby chick over here running around because y'all store ain't doing what y'all supposed to do, man. And now my kids are traumatized behind this.
When did you say you were in here, sir?
I was in there yesterday. I bought the eggs yesterday, man.
Down here at Elm Street?
Yes, I bought them at the grocery store. I sure did.
Okay. Let's do this. Why don't you bring the eggs into me and the chick?
So now you want me to transport a baby chick back to the grocery store? Look, we already traumatized over here already behind this doggone baby chick, man.
I'm not exactly sure what you were trying to pull here, but I don't think that, first of all, anyone with common sense would tell you that that's not possible, first of all. You can't have a baby chick living in a dozen eggs. There is no possible way that the temperature in my freezers are right above freezing. There's no chickens are a fragile creature in the first place. You can't have a little bird is not going to survive the transport from the farm to the factory to my store.
I'm not sure what you're trying to do here. Hey, I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
If you want to bring me a dozen eggs, bring the dozen eggs in. If you can catch the chick, catch a chick.
Hey, man, you're supposed to be the manager. You're not supposed to talk to me like this.
So I'm just trying to tell you as politely as possible, if you want to bring in the 11 eggs and a chick, I will gladly refund your money, give you another carton of eggs, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to sit here on this phone.
I'm going to file a lawsuit because y'all done traumatized me and my kids.
Sir, listen. All right, let's just bring this down. A lawsuit, sir, over a dozen eggs.
A dozen eggs that got a baby chick in it, man.
Sir, let me get your phone number and some information, and I will talk to my manager, and we will figure this thing out for you, because I just don't believe that this would be possible. I don't understand how you would have.
Just leave him over there. Don't touch the chicken.
I just don't believe that this could possibly be happening. So it's unbelievable to me to even get this phone call.
Sir, I don't have time to go back and forth with you about how something happened. All I know is maybe it's a fluke accident, okay? But it happened. My kids are over here playing with a baby chick, and I'm traumatized. I don't even want to ever have breakfast ever again. And I'm going to make so I file a lawsuit on your show and your show.
Me? I don't think that has anything to do with me. I didn't do anything except come into work today. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to file a lawsuit,
okay, I'm going to file a lawsuit. I'm filing a lawsuit on the grocery store, and I'm filing a lawsuit on the manager, Warren, which is your for giving me a hard time about what I'm telling you that happened.
You ain't even got a hard time on the media. You understand what I'm saying? You want a hard time, come down here with those eggs.
I'm bringing the eggs down here, and I'm bringing that baby chick back down there too. I'm bringing all of it.
Well, please, because I'd like to see it. How much did you pay for those eggs?
I paid about $2. It ain't about how much I paid for the eggs. It's what you have traumatized.
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to give you just that much back in the when you get here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I don't give a
I got customers out here in line, legitimate people want my attention, and not some jack on the telephone talking about some chicken and 11 eggs.
Okay, well, let me tell you this, too. Do you have a guy that works at the checkout named Tyrant?
Yes.
Okay. Tyrant got me to prank phone call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Warren, your just got pranked.
What? You kidding me? Hey. Man. Look. Man, how do you come up with chickens going through eggs, man? Man, I swear to God, I got people looking at me in this store like I'm crazy.
Hey, Warren, I got to ask you, man, what is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, it's the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Your checkout guy, Tyrant, he got you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to get his too. I'm going to put him back in produce. I'm going to take him off the register. How about this? I get him stacking eggs.
There you go.
And there you have it. All right, everybody out there that's rolling, I know y'all got some spec on my stoop, and I appreciate that. I do. And I understand that my author not gonna give me that spec, and it's been going on all my life. If I could tell you the things that he's done to me growing up, you'd look at him different. I just want to say that.
Well, right? I will say this right here: you have turned out much better than we thought.
Oh, was that a compliment?
I'll be there.
Yeah,
it's not a compliment.
That's why I'm asking.
That's not one.
Backhanded compliment?
Yeah.
What was that, Steve? What were you
call it whatever you need to call it. You can put every title on it, but we sit here in shock and amazement that you have amounted to anything.
Anything?
Wow.
We didn't think you was going to be nothing either.
I know.
Coming up next, Strawberry Letter subject, his female friend was in his bed. We'll get into it, find out what that's all about in just a few. Whoa.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com by clicking on Submit Strawberry Letter, and we could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, his female friend was in his bed. Dear Steve and Shirley, my boyfriend was out of town, so I went to pick up our dog so he could stay with me. I heard a female voice say, "Hello, who's there?" I knew the voice, so I walked back to my boyfriend's bedroom, and it was his female friend lying in his bed. She was all cozy under the covers, watching a movie. I remained calm as I asked why she was there. She said that she has been having issues with her marriage, so my boyfriend suggested that she stay at his house while he was out of town. She said that he was supposed to tell me about it. I played it off like maybe he did tell me and I forgot. I noticed this woman was wrapped up in the monogrammed robe I gave my boyfriend for Christmas, as she explained how special my boyfriend is to her and how he always gives her great advice about her marriage. Lo and behold, my boyfriend FaceTimed her as we were talking. She immediately let him know that I was there too. He asked about the dog before he acknowledged that I was in the room. He said he loved me and he missed me. So honestly, I don't think anything's going on with her. But this is an ongoing thing, and he never understood why I am so bothered by it until recently. I was waiting for the perfect moment to retaliate on him, and my oldest male friend was my accomplice. On Friday, my friend was lying in my bed watching TV when my boyfriend came over. My boyfriend was so mad that he broke up with me. He said that's how people get hurt. I told him he did it to me and it was no big deal, so he shouldn't be upset with me. Was it childish to plot and plan my revenge, or did he deserve it? Well, of course, two wrongs don't make a right, but there is no question he deserved it. The problem is that he and no other man in the world would be able to take that payback. They just can't cope with what they do, when it gets turned back on them. They don't want to try to understand or see how it feels, how it makes us feel. I'm surprised you didn't go off on her, though, when you saw her in the bed and in the robe that you gave him for Christmas. You still didn't get mad at him when he FaceTimed her and asked about the dog before he asked about you. Like he said, it was no big deal when you walked in on his friend in his bed. But that was, I'm sure, hurtful, humiliating to you, all of that. It's a horrible thing about the double standard in life. What's so different about you doing the exact same thing to him when you had another man in your bed? Nothing. But men make it out to be so much worse. So much worse. It isn't. It's the same. It is the same thing. It's the same. It's the same. No matter what they say, it's the same. But the man's ego can't take it, and when he got mad, he broke up to you. It is the same thing. It really is just as well, I think, because of what happened. Because his so-called best friend is always going to be there. She's always going to be there. They're both disrespectful. They're selfish, and you would never be his priority. You're better off without him. Steve?
Girl, bye. First of all, let me just tell y'all something. It is not the same.
It is.
And I'm going to explain to you why it ain't the same when we come back. And it's really obvious why it's not the same. Now, let me explain something to you. Everybody in this letter wrong. Everybody in this letter is wrong. The boyfriend is wrong. The girl that wrote the letter is wrong. The girlfriend that was in the bed is wrong, and the boyfriend that was in the bed is wrong. These some young people right here. Grown-ass people, real grown-ass people know you can't play like this. They already know that. And I don't know how they didn't got into this man. And here we go. His female friend was in his bed. How many times? I'm not going to be upset with it today because I have explained this to y'all over and over and
You're very calm. You're very calm.
And because Shirley, I'm going to try a different way.
Okay.
Because I've told y'all over and over about this friend thing with these opposite sex. And he's attracted to this girl. And I'm telling you, and now they friends and not. Listen to them. So your boyfriend out of town, so she go over there to pick their dog up so he could stay with me. I heard a female voice say, "Hello, who's there?" I knew the voice, so I walked back to my boyfriend's bedroom, and it was his female friend lying in his bed. She was all cozy under the covers watching the movie. I was calm as I asked her why she was there. She said she had been having issues with her marriage, so my boyfriend suggested she stayed at his house while he was out of town. What? Right, bro, right here. What's the matter with you? She ain't got nowhere else she can go. But okay, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all, all right. So my boyfriend suggested she stay at his house while he was out. She said that he was supposed to tell me about it. So I played it off like maybe he did tell me and I forgot. I noticed this woman was wrapped up in the monogram robe I gave my boyfriend for Christmas. Now, a real sister would have tore that robe right off her ass. But now y'all young and you sitting up here just making notes. She got this robe on with his name on it. And then she explained how special a boyfriend is and how he always gives her great advice about her marriage. Lo and behold, my boyfriend FaceTimed her as we were talking. She immediately let him know I was there too. That was the code to let him know, hey, don't say nothing crazy. And why you FaceTiming your friend? And you know she in your bed. What y'all finna see on FaceTime? Girl, bye.
Hang on, Steve. We'll have part 2 of your response coming up. At 23 minutes after today's Strawberry Letter subject, his female friend was in his bed. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject, his female friend was in his bed. Wow.
Yeah. So now this lady and this man, they dating. He got a dog. He went over there to pick up a dog because the man was out of town. She heard a voice in the back. It was a woman who was there. She recognized the voice, went in the back. His best friend, who was a girl, was laying in the bed, tucked under the comforter, watching a movie. They started talking. She said, oh, I'm over here because I'm having some issues in my marriage. And he told me to stay over here while he was gone. And I thought he told you about me because he was supposed to tell you. He didn't tell her about it because he didn't want her to know about it. But she done walked over there and found out about it. So now she was talking about how he gives great advice and all this here. And then all of a sudden the phone rang and it's the boyfriend and he's FaceTiming his friend who's in his bed. FaceTiming her for what? She quickly let him know that she was in the room. But before he said anything to her, he called about the dog. That's to act like that's what he was calling about, was the dog. And so then he started talking about how he loved her and misses her and all this here. And so then the lady says, I don't think anything's going on with her. Oh, God, you stupid.
Yeah.
Oh. This is how men get away with so much. Because some women want to believe in their... They don't want to do what their mind tell them to do. They keep listening to their heart. I don't think there's nothing going on her. But this is an ongoing thing, and he never understood why I'm so bothered by it. Until recently, I was waiting for the perfect moment to retaliate. My oldest male friend, here we go again. Where y'all keep coming up with these damn opposite sex friends from? Now watch what this fool did. My oldest
calm.
male friend was an accomplice on Friday. My friend was lying in my bed watching TV when my boyfriend came over. What?
Calm.
What?
Calm.
Y'all got to be young, man. Ain't no grown-ass man thought this was a good idea. I'm going to lay in this bed when this dude come over and act like we chilling. Man.
Supposed to be calm.
Shirley said it's the same thing when you do it. It's not, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the dude said it in the letter. The dude said, that's how people get hurt. Because when a man gets disrespected by what he think is another man, there's going to be some type of physical confrontation. This could have gone really, really wrong. And that's the difference. You back there talking to her, speaking to him on FaceTime, or, taking inventory. She got the monogram robe on. She in there having a conversation talking about her life problems. Him and the other dude, they didn't have no such a conversation. I promise you they didn't. And all the boyfriend told her was, hey, I'm going to tell you right now, this is how people get hurt right here. And he broke up with her about it because it is a double standard. It has always been a double standard, and neither I nor him created the double standard. In the words of Slick Harvey to my older sisters, you can't do what I do and still be a lady. Now, I'm sorry, but that's the way it is, y'all. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It don't matter if I live by that or nothing. That's just the way it is. I told him that's what he did to me and it was no big deal, so he shouldn't be upset with me. Was it childish to plot and plan my revenge, or did he deserve it? No, it was stupid of you. Two wrongs don't make a right. So you thought you'd do this to him so he could see how I felt? Well, guess what? He felt. He left you. But you got a man in your bed and your boyfriend walk in and see the man on the bed. Y'all play. This ain't how you play. Well, I don't understand this generation, man. It's no 50-year-old people that'll do that. Because first of all, you'd ask a grown-ass man, lay on my bed with my boyfriend. Girl, I ain't finna get shot. What you talking about?
Yeah.
But these is young people, man. All right, I'm going to go over there and do it. I'm going to lay on the bed. That'll be cool. Let him get a taste of his own medicine. This is a different generation, y'all. Listen to me. I strongly suggest this don't happen. Now, here's my opinion. Do I think he's seeing a married woman? That's 50-50. That's 50-50. But she showed and took a whole lot of liberties.
Yeah.
And here was another thing. If you got all these problems, you can't go nowhere else. Where your mom at? Where your sisters at? Where your girlfriends at? How you over my house? Because he wanted her over there and then he FaceTimed. Mm-hmm. That's all I have to say about this letter. I have told y'all, let me go back up again.
Stay calm.
Over and over and over about these friends in the opposite sex. It always leads to problems.
Yeah.
Why won't you see that? What more can I do?
Mm-mm.
Why me? Why? It's all I've ever done. You know what? I'm going to Tyrese y'all on one of these letters. I'm going to have some beautiful pain. That's what I'm going to do.
You can comment on today's Strawberry Letter on Instagram and Facebook at Steve Harvey FM. Also, you can check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Well, Unc, man, these picks this week, you did outstanding, actually, Unc. You only missed 3. Man, you only missed 3. I'm talking about you picking. Let's get these first 4 in. Watch this. They played over in London, man. The Vikings beat the Jets. You picked that, 23-17. Yeah. Then you picked this, man. And it was a game, too, man. The Ravens came back and beat the Bengals 41-38 in OT.
Yeah.
Got that one. Then you backdoored it with that one. You said, hey, look here. The Jaguars going to beat the Colts. And I'll be sure what they did. The Jaguars won their first game, man. They beat them 37-34. And then on top of that, man, I didn't see the Dolphins over the Patriots 15-10. Call that.
Bruh, I know Tua was out, but it was, I just.
Yeah. Now, this is where we took a turn. The Browns fell to the Commanders 34-13. The Browns.
What?
13 points, Lord have mercy. Why are we out here?
Why are we out here?
Why is you showing up and getting beat by the Commanders 34-13? This is a damn shame, man.
They won't even make a QB change, man. They don't even want to make a QB change. James Winston.
Yeah, you know why? Because we done paid him. We done paid him more money than anybody in the world. That's why.
In the world.
Then here go your other loss, Unc. You picked the Bills over the Texans. Well, the Texans won 23-20.
Yeah, that's a shocker there.
Oh, but you came right back though. Bears 38-10 over the Panthers. Now, here go another shocker you did. This is another one Pimpin did.
Come on.
The Broncos beat the Raiders, man, 34-18.
The Raiders is in disarray right now.
Now, you can't see none of these games, huh?
No, they don't even have football over here.
Because I saw how you saw this one coming. The Cardinals beat the 49ers, man.
What I tell you?
You did.
I told y'all.
Okay.
Everybody have it.
Pablo.
But y'all wouldn't listen to me. Now you see it popping off. Got you in the club, dancing your ass off. Shake it down, shake it down.
Say that part.
24 to 23. Then you come back again. The Packers over the Rams. 24 to 19.
Junior, stop being surprised because a pimp know how to pick.
You picking them. You picking them, man. So what you got tonight, man? Saints and Chiefs. Who you going with now?
Oh, Lord.
Saints and Chiefs.
Ladies and gentlemen, upset. Saints, where they playing at?
They playing in Kansas City.
Do over.
Jeez.
Champions.
I'm finna go with you all.
There you go, Shirley.
All right. Thank you, Junior. Coming up next, listen, at the top of the hour, a wife is upset, Steve, because her husband didn't sit next to her on the airplane. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This one is from Pam in Newark, Steve. She says, I flew to a conference with my husband and he sat next to his female boss on the flight there and back. When we got back home, I told my husband that he should have tried to change my ticket so I could have been sitting with him on the flight. His response was so hurtful. He told me that I am problematic when it comes to stuff like this. He said, I need to put my feelings aside and realize it was a free work trip that he let me tag along on. He's 100% correct that it was a free trip, but does it mean I have to sit 12 rows behind him? Wow.
Way in the back.
Yeah. Wow, you guys are taking your wives
in first class, that's for sure.
Once you say 12 rows back, you back there and Coach, they up there laughing and stuff. You back there by yourself, ain't it right?
But dang.
She about a laboratory.
You guys are taking your wives on work trips and everything.
I could not do that to my wife.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Ain't no way in hell.
Dog, put her somewhere behind me. Boy,
right.
That's not nice.
Nice.
No.
Tagging long.
Yeah.
You use a lot of hurtful words. Tagging long, free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're problematic. What about that? Jeez.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Man.
Terrible.
Know what kind of drama that is in your household the next 6 months?
Yeah.
Soon as this plan lands, you gonna see problematic. You think it was problem on the flight.
And she's way back in the plane, 12 rows back.
Girl.
Wow.
Apple bottom make you want to bite?
Will you come on with your son?
Take another flight. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, help her, ease her a little bit, Steve. He's wrong, you say, right? All the way, right?
I don't know who this dude is, man. You can't.
Yeah. Do that to your wife.
Hey, it's a work trip. My wife is coming along. I'm sitting next to my wife.
Yeah.
Most women understand that.
Yeah, it's only right. What is the big deal? Yeah, he's the problem. All right, we have time for we have time for another one, Steve. This one's from Claudia in Long Island. Claudia says, I want to take pole dancing classes, but my husband is against it. He told me that a married woman shouldn't do things like that. So when he wants to have another threesome, should I tell him that a married woman shouldn't do stuff like that either?
Not part B.
Okay. Yes. Wow. I was with her. Yeah, in the first part.
That came out of nowhere.
Right. I was like, oh, girl.
I don't know how he won't let you up on this pole, but you'll be somewhere. Boy, this is...
That's where he draws the line. It's too much.
Oh, hell no. Hold up now. Hold on now. You know, we can pass each other around, but what you cannot do is get up on no pole.
Right.
You're not finna. Wait a minute.
Too far.
Difference, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not finna watch you with this oil on sliding around on this pole.
All right, well, let both of them get up there. I mean, hell, if y'all...
Yeah.
Really?
What you say, Tommy? Ain't no rules?
What? Say what?
No, my bad. Let me stay out of this.
No.
So is their marriage doomed, Steve? Huh?
I don't know. I don't know how this threesome thing works in a marriage, man. Why y'all get married?
It's so popular.
Well, some people think that it spices up the marriage. That's the word you hear a lot. Spice it up. A phrase you hear a lot.
Okay. Most of them spicy ass marriages end in a spicy ass divorce.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Oh, well.
Wow.
So
yeah. All right. Coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Kim Kardashian issued a letter that was shared by NBC News. She's asking for the Menendez brothers, Eric and Lyle Menendez, to be released from prison early. The Menendez brothers were found guilty. You remember this story. They were found guilty of murdering their parents back in 1989, and they have served 35 years in prison already. Kim shared that their sentences were, quote, more befitting of a serial killer, not two individuals that endured years of sexual abuse by the very people they loved and trusted. She has also gathered statements from 24 of the Menendez brothers' family members, including their uncles and aunts, their parents' siblings, who are in full support of them being released.
Well, as the leader of this show, I'm going to make a statement on behalf of the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, come on, Steve Harvey.
Can I tell you how we could give less than a...
Say it.
I don't know about this one, Kim.
My partner's still in jail. He's still in jail. Ain't nobody said nothing about freeing his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
The Menendez brothers killed their mom and their daddy.
Killed their parents. Shot them. Went on a spending spree after that.
Boy, if that ain't white privilege, you explain that to me. You kill your mom and daddy. It's time to let them go. I mean, you can let them go. It wouldn't make me no difference if you want to. She can file the petition. They can let them out tomorrow. I wouldn't care. But that's amazing, though.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather compete in an MMA fighting match, or would you rather send roses to your ex?
I'm sending them roses. I didn't see them ass whoopings. Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Roses.
Man, please.
Roses. Y'all, have y'all watched MMA?
I send roses and we can get in the ring and fight each other. Oh no, I'm not getting in that cage.
Okay.
No. That's not happening.
Because all them people have attitude.
They ain't
wrong. Something's wrong with them.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
Much respect to them.
You know, if my face is, I'm gonna tell you right now, if my face is bleeding that bad, I'm not fighting no more.
All right. Would you rather have sex daily in a tiny house, or would you rather have it once a month in a mansion?
Once a month?
In a mansion, though.
B.
Because you hate tiny houses, Steve. We know.
You living good, you just ain't getting it good. I mean,
yeah, once a month. Come on.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Junior?
over there in the mansion.
Oh, it's B. Every day. And we got a dog.
Yeah,
I ain't got time now. I got
B is
dogs.
what's going on.
Wait a minute.
The hell you mean every day?
So,
I got
Junior,
a dog
it's
now.
not
I'm
the
responsible
size
for
of
somebody.
the house, Junior, that's
It's the size
bothering
of the
you.
new dog.
It's the amount of time you have to do it. It's not the size.
I mean, you didn't consider that when you bought the dog. I'm on dog duty now. I got something I can say now. Ma'am, I don't have time. I have a dog. I have a child now.
Ma'am, you call your wife ma'am.
What you mean? Get your hands off me. Stop looking in my eyes. I am busy. Pick up some Purina on your way home. That's me.
Would you rather take 100 selfies with fans, 100 selfies
Did
now
that
with your
yesterday.
fans, or would you rather reveal your true body count?
Oh, that's 3.
Oh no, we're gonna do these selfies.
Yeah, I'll tell you mine. 3 right now.
We're gonna do these selfies. We not. I'm so embarrassed by some of this stuff. No.
What? What? Junior,
there's some bodies we done forgot. When? What?
All right. French champagne or Japanese sake? Which one would you rather?
Japanese sake all day long.
And why is that?
I have, every time I have sushi, I have sake.
I'm with him. We're drinking sake.
Yeah, sake. I trust.
Sake. Okay.
Well, in the words of Shannon Sharp, both. BOA.
All right. Would you rather an oceanfront Airbnb or would you rather an oceanfront hotel suite?
I want the hotel suite. I like amenities.
Yeah.
You want that room service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't never been to Airbnb anywhere. I don't even know.
You don't want
I'm
to
not
the
staying
house.
at your house.
He don't know how to get there.
Dog, I don't. Where these sheets been? Who?
All right, guys, that's today's round of Would You Rather. Thank you. Coming up next, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Monday. It's been a good day. And
What a day. What a day.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Hey, I have some closing remarks. Shirley was doing a story earlier about a young man that she had ran up into, and he was talking about he was voting for Trump. And Shirley asked him why, and he said, because at least with him, you know what you're getting. And besides that, she ain't even black, no way. This was just this weekend. For you to make that statement, it troubles me in a couple of ways. First of all, let's just deal with the black part. If she wasn't black, that's why you not gonna vote for her? Or if she is black, that's why you not gonna vote for her? See, that thing carries the same rock in it. That race rock. Now, the other part that's troubling to me is when the young man said, because with Trump, you know what you get. And that's why you're going to vote for him, because you don't have to wonder how he is. So the fact that he's a racist, that's okay. The fact that he cares nothing about the common man, that's okay. The fact that he has filled up the Supreme Court with people who now want to tell women what to do with their bodies, that's okay. And then Shirley confronted the young man and told him, do your research. Kamala's back. Did you know her father was Jamaican? Really? Hey, man, I don't know what it is about social media. Well, I just don't. But you can't get all your information on TikTok. Sometimes you're gonna have to watch CNN. You're gonna have to watch the news. Let somebody give you some facts. But all of your information can't be off TikTok. All of your information can't come from podcasts. Look, the invention of podcasts and IG Live and Facebook Live has just verified the fact of why in Hollywood it's so hard to get a TV show, because everybody don't need to be on TV. If you look at some of these podcasts, most of these podcasts today have such a negative twist to them. It's crazy, man. But if that's your world, I'm going to tell you something. I had a very, very interesting conversation with an employee of mine, really good employee. But I was just looking and I said, if I were you, I would kind of watch what you do on social media. You should be careful. He's younger. I said, you should be careful. Well, I just let people know. I said, what is your ambition? And so he told me what his goal and ambition was. And I said, but see, then you turn around and said you post because you like to let people know. I said, so do you get gratification or satisfaction from clicks and likes? He said, yeah, everybody do. I said, then there's your reward. I said, see, bro, if you posting to get clicks and likes, remember, when you post for clicks and likes, the universe does not differentiate between good and bad. They just respond to your wish. So now you get clicks, but every click ain't going to be a like. And sometimes, man, you open up yourself to hatred. And sometimes you open up yourself to just the forces of evil. It's negative people out there who's pulling against you. And if they know all your business, it's on and cracking. I'm saying that to say, young people, stop trying to get all your information off TikTok. Go somewhere and learn some real facts. Everything on social media. Social media is the devil's playground. It's just going further and further down the rabbit hole, man. And I don't know that we're going to get it back. But I do know we have a chance here in this upcoming election to make a difference. Stop all this, she ain't black. She is. Stop all this, she put all these brothers in prison. She didn't. Learn the facts, man. And get off the fence. We have less than 30-some days now. Who on the fence? What do you need to know? And there's nobody at this point going to say anything new. If you're on the fence and you're undecided, here's my suggestion for you. Vote for the smarter candidate. Just if you want to simplify it. Vote for the better of the worst, if that's what you want to call it. Vote for the most moral. Vote for morality. Vote for decency. Vote for an image, a brand that you want people to look at your country and say, wow. Use your brain, man. Do something. Think. And get to the polls. And all y'all brothers and sisters out there talking about we ain't going to vote, let somebody give us something for our vote. Go vote for your children. Go vote so little black girls can look up in the White House and go, wow, she did that. I can do this too. Vote for dignity. I don't know what else to say to y'all. Go vote. Go to vote.gov. Get all of your records. Make sure you are following the rules. Do something. Y'all, I'm so tired of this. Vote. Stop listening to people that's telling you not to vote. Why would you not do that? Why would you not vote? Who? All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Talk to God. He'd absolutely love to hear from you. I'm such a human being. Please don't call me.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.